already cooked the bacon just to save a little time. And it calls for the sun-dried tomatoes in oil, aisle 5. And about a half a cup, which is about a half a jar. And it is in oil. So we'll just pull out what we think is a half a cup. Okay, that looks good. And then kind of dice this up a little bit. It's kind of sticky. And I think wraps are a really versatile thing because you can put anything in one of the tortillas and roll it up and call it lunch or dinner. All right, you got that? And I got mayonnaise. However much it said, 1 cup. Okay. So there's our 1 cup of mayonnaise. Our half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. And you need to think about this as the glue to hold the wrap together. A lot of times if you're making a wrap, this just is this particular one. I like to use the flavored cream cheese. And that also acts like a glue to hold the whole thing together. Instead of mayonnaise. It's just, you know, just a little bit different taste. Okay, we've got an onion. Oh, there we go. And it said to slice it really thin. I believe Miracle Whip has a little bit of sugar in it. It's a little bit sweeter. It's called salad dressing, Miracle Whip, whereas mayonnaise, like Hellmann's, is mayonnaise, which is like eggs and oil. This has soybean oil and egg yolks. Yeah. There's people that swear by Miracle Whip. I just never got in the habit of using that. Okay, we got our onions ready and our lettuce. Okay. Okay, so we've got our glue to hold it together, our mayonnaise and sun-dried tomatoes. We've got our already cooked bacon. Looks good. I did cook this. You could. I would suggest that if you use the ready to the already done, the ready stuff, I would cook it a little bit. I don't know if you can see how this is pretty crispy. This is just because I find any time you crumble, your bacon needs to be crumbled. I like to get it really cooked well, and then you can crumble it. And a lot of times, like in the baked potato soup, I like to cook it this done, because when you put it back into liquids in a soup or whatever, it's going to absorb the water. So might as well have it absorb water than have all that fatty stuff on it. We've got our onion, we've got our lettuce, and we've got our tortillas. And I prefer the flour tortillas. You can also buy the ones that are spinach and sun-dried tomatoes and stuff. They're also good too. I think it's neat to sort of mix it up. Okay. I'm going to spread some of this on here. When I do a wrap, I like to make sure that you put the spread all the way to the end of the tortilla, but not the stuff. Because if you put the filling, then it ploops out the side or the front. Okay, we're going to sprinkle a little onion, some crumbled up bacon, a little lettuce. Okay. And then you're ready to roll it up. I like to keep the filling toward the end that you're working on, closest to you, because it just seems to be easier to roll up. And you just, and I like to roll it up tight. You can put cheese on there. What's not good with cheese, right? Okay. You could either roll it that way, and then cut it in half and eat it like that, if you're willing to hold it together, or make it more of a filling. Put a little of our glue on here. And like I said, the mayonnaise or the cream cheese, whatever you put on here, at the very end acts as a little glue to hold it all together. Okay, no more bacon. No lettuce. Okay. Now, when you fold it, you're going to fold it over and then fold this in. Fold this end in and then roll it burrito style. Okay. And then you could wrap this in, before I cut it, wrap this in plastic wrap or paper, whatever, wax paper, parchment paper, whatever you have, since this is on the go. And once it's wrapped in the paper, then cut it. And you'll have, be easier to cut. It'll stay in the paper and all that. So there's two little different rolls, way to roll that. Let me grab a plate. If you were serving this, not going anywhere, serving this as a little meal, that's kind of a fun way to do it. Okay, and you could sprinkle bacon on the plate. Make it really fancy. Okay. All right, so there's our BLT wraps.